well, she already set some eggs out to chill to room temperature, and we're gonna make some pizza. So if you want to see that, it's as close to scratch as I'll ever get. If you want to see that, stay till the end. And I keep forgetting to say subscribe. Hey guys, congratulations, we got up this morning. I have a very important, very frankly anxiety provoking appointment to go to, so I will freshen up and then, hey mom, and then we'll see where this day goes. It's time. Let me try to push down the anxiety a little bit. I'm trying to think of happy things, like holidays, like Thanksgiving coming up. So, let me try to think about that. That went as good as it could possibly go for a person with a crap load of anxiety. I told him I was anxious.
What do you say?
He's like, don't worry. So mom is going, well, she already set some eggs out to chill to room temperature, and we're gonna make some pizza. So if you want to see that, it's as close to scratch as I'll ever get. If you want to see that, stay till the end. And I keep forgetting to say subscribe, like all the things. Sorry about the hair. I'm told I fell asleep a little bit, but so sorry about the hair. Bless you. But so we're making pizza for dinner. First, we have to start with the dough. It's coming off a pizza mix, a dough mix box. Okay, use an electric mixer to combine water, oil, and eggs. Beat the cup mix and
1 cup.
Beat 1 cup of mix and yeast, and add remaining mix a cup at a time. After each addition, scrape the bottom and sides of the bowl and beat on a medium-high speed for 30 seconds. Okay. These were kept at room temperature.
3 eggs. 1.
Which was the main thing that we had to do. Make sure they were at room temperature.
2.
3.
And 3.
And I have no idea what we're going to do with that last lonely egg.
Probably eat it for breakfast. Okay, so we're going to do 3 eggs.
I was waiting for a double yolk. I kind of hope we had
No. And 1.25 cups of
water.
lukewarm water. Now, the water is lukewarm because this will activate the yeast.
Gotcha. I love learning to cook. You learn all these little tidbits.
And then 4 tablespoons of oil, and we're going to use olive oil.
Yeah, because olive oil is healthiest. As healthy as you can get with oil. We're trying to make a healthy pizza. As healthy as you can get with pizza. This is about to get really loud, so mute this part if you have sensitive hearing. Because the mixture is really loud.
It's going to get loud.
Just so you know. Don't turn off the video though.
Until they're combined.
It didn't take long.
And we're going to put in.
This should take us about 2 hours or so for the yeast to rise and everything, which is mostly what we're waiting for. It's about 2 o'clock now, and we're baking this for, I eat dinner at 4 o'clock or for 4:30. I'm really early about that. I don't know why, but I am. Alright, 1 cup of dough mix going in.
Okay, so put that in.
And then we're going to beat it again. Mute yourself, or mute it.
Let me just pull your bowl back a little bit.
That way.
Now, it's still pretty liquid right now, so we don't really have to scrape. mustard.
Not very doughy yet.
Yeah. Okay.
We're sort of making it from scratch. Does this count?
Sort of.
We have to make the dough from scratch.
Another.
Oops, sorry. That's a small packet of these. Or not packet of these. That's a small packet of dough.
No, that's all you need.
It's only got about a cup left. Or 2 cups left. So the stuff we're using is the stuff we're using says it's easy to prepare. We'll see how it turns out.
And here's the last little bit of flour that we're going to use.
Hopefully it turns into dough.
And it says stir it for an extra period of time afterwards, right?
Let me see. Stir to deflate. Coat 2 baking
Wait a
sheets.
second. You look.
It says stir to
It
deflate.
says when all the mix has been added, beat on medium-high speed for an additional 2 minutes. We're still on number 1. So it looks like it's pretty much all. Now I'm gonna scrape.
It's looking kind of doughy.
Yeah. Kind of getting there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trip you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
There we go.
I need to let this
You don't like the noise, do you, Cars?
sit for a little bit.
He died. The noise is over. This is how it looks. I can't tell you if it looks right or wrong, but this is how it looks when we do it. So, does it look a little runny to you?
That's part of what happens when it rises.
Okay, so we just gotta wait for it to rise.
Sort of gummy dough.
And it's all rise. It needs to rise.
Right.
It definitely
We're
doesn't
gonna
look
cover it up
right.
with plastic wrap.
And 30 minutes in the microwave, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't you have to put it somewhere warm?
I'm going to put it in the stove. The stove is not turned on.
This one is pretty good about leaving food alone. He's pretty good with his leave it, so. Aren't you? Aren't you?
I was going to vacuum.
I have the pizza stone that I'm coating with oil so it doesn't stick. Just have a paper towel with some oil on it. Stir it to get rid of some of the rice so we don't have air bubbles in our pizza. Do you want me to help you?
See all those? See how when I do it, it kind of looks like webs?
Yeah.
That's all the air I got trapped in there as it roasts. So we're going to stir it. And then what this says is this is enough for 2 pizzas.
We're not making two. Well, we could make pepperoni and one.
We could, but
cheese.
we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to save the rest of it for some other time. Okay?
Up again.
So, what I'm going to do is...
Daddy would be happy if we made a pepperoni.
Right, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to use the dough for this pizza.
This is a double batch. That's what she's talking about, this pizza and that pizza. So we take... I just said that, didn't I? Oh, my goodness. It's still foggy from my nip.
Okay, so we're going to put this here.
So we're going to spread it out?
Yep. But in order to spread it out, you have to wash your hands real good, which I just did.
Okay, so we're going to let her do that because I have oily hands.
Then we're going to put some oil right on. So what we're going to do is we're going to spread this out the way we want it. And this is kind of sticky. So it's not going to be the perfect throw it in the air kind of.
Yeah, well, we're not that...
No, we're not that coordinated.
Coordinated. That's the word I was looking for.
What we're going to do is we're going to
make it kind of circular.
kind of the way you want it, and if you wanted it to be a snowman or whatever, you could certainly
a snowman pizza.
Sure.
Hey, who knows? Whatever. I don't think the pan would.
We're gonna do
make
that,
it snowman, though.
and then we're gonna let it rise for another 30 minutes.
This is why we waited, so we had like 2 hours to make dinner. We're gonna put it in the oven for 10 minutes to bake. Alright, it's baking. It has about 2 or 3 more minutes. It's sauced and cheesed up. I didn't film that part because Mom was on an important call that was not relevant to the video. Alright, this is what it looks like. Nice and cheesy, piping hot. Obviously gonna wait a bit to eat it because I already... Fun fact, I already burned myself slightly on the pizza stone, but I'm okay. It's not even bread or anything. Just kind of stingy. So, I'm going to eat this in a little bit. Then I'm going to play with Le Carson while my parents are doing stuff that they need to do so he doesn't bug them. And I will see you guys later. Bye.